Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, it's almost 3 weeks since I made a video. You may have seen that video, you may not. It's the one where I went walking at Danes Dyke near Flamborough, and I had quite a nasty fall. Anyhow, cut long story short, after a week, a sensory play garden. After a week I discovered I had in fact fractured my foot and not sprained it, hurt my back, cut my head open. It's not a video I'll be watching too often. So as a consequence, I've been sitting at home now for nearly 3 weeks with my feet up, and needless to say, getting a little bit fed up about it. Wasn't sure whether I'd even bother with the channel anymore because it was a bit of a shock, to be honest. The nastiest fall I've ever had in my life. But today I'm in Selby. I had an appointment that necessitated me coming by bus to the bus station here. I've done that. It was only a 50-yard walk, and I'm about to get the bus home again. But you know what? I don't want to just sit in the house watching the rain fall and the grass grow. So Selby bus station, conveniently, is next to Selby railway station, and I follow a channel called Geoff Marshall. It's all about trains, and he says when you're feeling anxious, depressed, or just generally fed up, get on a train and go for a ride. So that's what I'm going to do, Geoff. I'm going to go to Hull. It's about 35 minutes from here. Don't know how much it costs. I'm not going far when I get there because I can't walk. But I'll have something to eat, have a coffee, and come back. It's raining, but it's so warm. So warm. Don't think they've got step-free access here. The 11:43, I think, is the Hull trains, which says on the website it's industrial action today. So I think my next one's 11:57, so not long to wait, and I think it's about half an hour. It does have step-free access. I was wrong. It's
will be the 11:57 TransPennine Express service to Hull, calling at Brough and Hull. This train has 3 coaches. First class accommodation can be found in Zone 3, standard class in Zones 1 and 2, cycle spaces in Zone 1, wheelchair facilities in Zone 3.
was going to go wandering about then. Better not. I think this is my train.
TransPennine Express service to Hull. The next stop will be Rough.
See you later, bye. So here we are at Hull, guys. It's Paragon Station. It's absolutely years since I've been here. This is the train we came on. I was talking to the revenue inspector on the train, and he was saying it was very quiet because they're doing a lot of engineering works at Dewsbury, so trains that would have come from Liverpool or Manchester, they're only coming from Leeds. It took about 30 minutes. It's a great shot, isn't it? I didn't do any filming on the train because
helps with the training. It helps us learn how to commute.
it was the librarian at the University of Hull and a famous poet. So that was that, guys. I didn't film, as I say, coming because I got talking to the revenue inspector. But I've got a little route that I'm thinking of doing. So just bear with me. It's not far, and it's just starting to rain. I don't know what any of these buildings are, so if you do, let me know. Oh, an old cinema here, the back of it, look at that. The tower. Anyhow, guys, it stopped raining. It's all a bit chaotic when I arrived here. Got shouted at by somebody for filming them. And then we got out of the station. Welcome to Hull. Anyhow, this is going to be the shortest city walk I think I've ever done. I've got a little route planned. It's not going to take me far because I am, I think, allowed to do a little bit more exercise at the moment than I have been doing. You know, this place is fabulous. Yeah, I'm allowed to do a little bit more exercise. It's nearly 3 weeks. It's nearly 3 weeks since I fell. So I'm sort of building my strength back up a bit. It's like another cinema there. That's fabulous though, that. The tower. So yeah, I think I've been told I can do a little bit more walking. So far I've done like 50 yards to the bus, 50 yards to the train. So I'm going to try and do this little walk that I planned, which basically goes round the station and then back in the station. It's a shame really that I'm not so good, because I think it's quite an interesting place, is Hull. This is the building I've come to see. The one over there, it's I think we can get across actually. Jaywalking fines. And the skies. Yeah, this was all part of the goods yards, I think, and this building here was a railway station in itself, or a platform, and it was used for the immigrants travelling from Finland to America. Looks like it's a nightclub or something now. I came here once before and took some photographs of it. I thought it's close enough to the station. So if I might have a few more Finnish followers than I have, but I don't. So it tells you there. It was built in 1871 by the North Eastern Railway Company. The former immigrant waiting room was used by Scandinavian and Jewish transmigrants en route to North America before the First World War. Apparently America put a ban on Europeans emigrating there after the 1920s, but before then there was an awful lot of people travelled through Hull, and then from Hull they went to Southampton, Liverpool, and then onwards to America. And I think I read that 95% of Finnish migrants arriving in the USA travelled through Hull. So yeah, so that's what that building was. That's good. Triple trawler tragedy. Everywhere you look, everywhere, my first opinion of Hull, everywhere you look, there's somebody stood outside a building smoking or drinking Skull Special brew. It's a first impression, maybe not a good one. I'm glad I'm not going far, because I don't think I could, to be honest. So yeah, it was when it happened, the accident, I wasn't sure whether this was something I was going to continue with. I'm still not really. It's making me focus more on life in general. Building here. On family and friends, and but what I do know, and that's what I was just talking, I knew this revenue inspector guy, and we had a nice old catch up. We hadn't seen each other for a long time, and what I have realised is that as you get older, stuff's happening all around you, to people and to yourself and all the rest of it. And I think it's important to have something to do, a job or a hobby, or both. So I probably will carry on with the channel, just get over this few weeks. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going. I think I go up here now. I think I'm going to come to Hull again. It's one thing about Hull, and this isn't a criticism of it, but there are tons and tons of old buildings, which is what I like to find. Somebody who watches my videos commented on how fast I walked. Not anymore. I'm afraid this is painful, not as in it's painful, just as in it's flipping painfully slow. Let's try both sides of the road, while we're here. Don't like a bridge. Here comes the rain again. I see some trees to shelter under. It's quite warm. It's like really quite mild. That's a better shot. Ah, old signal box there. I'm going to go stand under these trees for a few minutes and then come back up the bridge to film the station. Yeah, it's really weird weather. It's absolutely bouncing it down for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then it's stopping, and then it's 5 minutes, and then it's starting again. Anyway, let's get up this bridge. There's a train just going in. They're all these northern ones, aren't they? I'm guessing all this area here. I was on about it in Bidlington the other day when I was on my holiday. all the goods yards that have been sold off, and it's like all of this where Tesco's was, where all these car parks are, where this bus interchange is. So it was meant to be one of these right heartfelt, you know, facing the camera talks about my future and my foot injury and all that malarkey, but it's not. It's just turned into another exploration, albeit a much slower one than previously. It's a cracking interchange though between bus and train. So yeah, we just came out of the station there and just walked down that road, and I think I'm going to see if I can get through the bus interchange that way to go back, and I'm going to go to the loo and go sit in Starbucks. Might treat myself to a hot chocolate. And I'm going to get a train back, and I hope the doctors would agree that this is beneficial for my recovery, if not for my physical well-being. It's helping my mental well-being. Honestly, I cannot abide being stuck in the house. Cannot. I nearly went crazy in COVID. If it hadn't been for a beautiful Labrador called Freya, I think I may well have gone crazy in COVID. But me and her used to sneak out the house. I've said it before on videos, at like 5 AM and go for long walks in the countryside, and it kept me sane. So let's add Hull to the list of towns to come and visit. Bradford, we've got to go back to Leeds. We'll be going back to forevermore. That's going to Ilkley. Not so sure about Wakefield. Maybe I said that's a place I could go on the train though, isn't it? Wakefield. Day out, cheap day out. And if you are interested, there's a lot said about train fares. I have the over 60 Railcard that you pay £30 a year for. I think you get 30% off. So my return ticket today from Selby, any train, any time, Selby to Hull, cost me £13.60. And it seems to take, looking at the app, between 32 and 37 minutes. But yeah, I think I've almost had enough. I'm glad the railway station is only 100 yards or so away. I just thought I'd passenger pick up and drop off point. I'm going to walk past the buses. In case there's any they call them bus aficionados. Now the flipping sun's coming out. Ah, blimey. Anyhow, guys, apologies if this is a bit of a, seems to be a bit of a struggle today, but as I say, I've hardly been out of the house for 3 weeks, so it's really nice just to be able to get out and move about. It really is. I was hoping I could walk down there, but clearly I can't. So I did hope to have gone down there, really. But it's buses only. A lot of buses in Hull. A lot of buses in Hull. And they all seem to. It's a weird way of doing it, that, having them all come up to this roundabout and turning round. When do you think they'd be allowed to turn right straight out of the bus station? Mad. Seems a bit mad, that. That's a cool little thing, isn't it? Huh. Yeah. This bus interchange that's on the back of the railway station, it's absolutely massive. I didn't count how many there were. There's about 30 gates. It's enormous. I suppose it covers the whole of the sort of East Riding, not just Hull. Of course, one thing I haven't seen yet is what our country's terrible at, is a toilet. There's some lovely plants though. I've enough on though with what I've got to carry. I would definitely buy some of them. It's raining in. Lovely waiting rooms. I'm going home. I've had enough. I just wanted to see what was out of this, out of these doors. And then off for a hot chocolate and then a train. Oh wow, I'm nervous. Hull Paragon. There you go, guys. Oh, this is how you get into the limit. Oh, it's absolutely belting it down. Welcome to Hull. Right guys, I'm off home.